we're gonna create two perfect two-player board game collections.
And we're gonna have a couple that are going to help us decide and rank which one is better.
And we're gonna kill one of them.
What? From the couple?
What? No, from the game, from the collections.
Okay.
Anyways, let's go.
You scared me. And to help us build our board game collections, we have our two victim
volunteers, Dinis and Julia, and you're gonna go first with Dinis and gonna create a really, really great collection. Not as good as ours.
No, the greatest.
But a pretty good one.
I'm gonna be pitching you 10 games, and you're going to take those 10 games and rank them in our top 10. But only top 7 of those are going to create the perfect board game collection. So 3 are gonna be cut out. I am going to pitch you Living Forest. This is my wife's favorite game. And nothing else, right? I don't need to tell you anything else. Okay, no, I'll tell you something else. You are building a forest and trying to be the fastest in doing that. And each turn you will flip open cards that will let you do actions. And you can flip as many as you want, unless you flip 3 of these creatures. And if you flip 3, you're going to be only able to do 1 action. But you want a lot of cards, and the best part is it's very pretty.
It is visually kind of appealing without knowing the other ones. And since you mentioned I can rearrange them, I'll start conservatively at the 5.
In this game, each player will get a secret number, and you're trying to guess other players' numbers. On your turn, you can either guess somebody's number or give a clue about your number. Why would you ever give clues about your numbers? Because if you guess somebody else's and you guess wrong, you have to give 2 clues, so you're giving out more information. And the first one to get 3 numbers wins. So it's fairly simple rules. A deduction game boiled down to its very essence. Higher or lower than Living Forest? Okay, number 7.
Still in contention for now.
Do you like quiz games?
Yeah, I'm actually going to those pub trivias and
Really?
quiz, yeah.
Okay, where you go together as a team?
Yes, exactly.
Excellent, because this is going to be perfect, because this is a co-op trivia game. What that means is you all play as a team versus the game. You're going to have statements on the table about countries. For example, this country drinks more tea than coffee. And you'll have these countries as cards, and you have to match them to correct statements. And since this is a co-op game, you can discuss cards, you can figure out which card goes where.
Okay, you guys have 14 minutes left.
14 minutes? Okay, go.
How's it going?
It's going slower.
It sounds like it has more replayability than the other quiz games.
It does. It's the most replayable quiz game ever.
Then definitely here.
Have you played Codenames?
Yes.
Excellent. So this is a Codenames for 2 players. So how this is different, you will have these words, just like you normally would, but you will have a card in between yourselves when on one side you see the names that you need to tell the other player, and the other player has the names on his side that are a bit different that he needs to tell you. And so you're giving clues back and forth and trying to guess these together as a team.
Yeah, I like Codenames and I like the picture version.
Yeah, picture version is very good, yeah.
I'll give it a chance.
Let's go small again. Similo is a game where one player will lay out 12 animals and he knows which one is the correct one. Everybody else doesn't. He will give clues to everyone else with other animal cards. Each round, the other players have to eliminate animals. And if they eliminate the correct one, we all lose. And it's really great, simple, take with you card game.
Yeah.
I've done a lot of telling, but let me do some showing. The next one is called Corridor Pac-Man, but we're actually pitching the Corridor game. But as a bonus, you can also play Pac-Man on this. You have your piece here, and your goal is to get one of these spaces. And my goal is to get to one of these spaces. Okay, let's give it a couple turns. We have 10 minutes, we have time. So you can either move, or you can place a wall.
Then I'm blocking you. Like
yeah,
here.
so it's my turn, I move. Again, it's your turn.
How many ball pieces I have?
You have 10, but we're not gonna finish. We don't have that much time. One last rule is you cannot fully block somebody in.
All right, actually, this is fun. It could be either here or here. And since it's not based on luck.
Since you just mentioned luck, how about a game where there's a ton of it? So this one's a localized version in Latvian, but it's originally called Quacks of Quedlinburg. And how it works, we each play a quack who are creating mixtures by pulling out tokens out of the bag. Place it in my mixture and it kind of moves farther. And the farther I get, the more points I will get and the more money to buy new ingredients. Why wouldn't I pull all of my ingredients out of my bag? Because if I pull 7 of the white ones, it explodes and I can either get points or buy new ingredients.
It reminds me a bit of a one dice game I know and play. It could be pretty high.
I think that was a very clever choice ranking that game in number 3. So Clever is a dice game similar to Yahtzee. You also have a sheet and you're filling out these little spaces based on the numbers you take of the colors of dice. So if I take a 3 yellow, I can mark down 3 yellow here. But first thing is, if I take a die, all the lower values are gone, not available anymore.
I'm a bit hooked on other dice game My personal bias very much comes into play.
We have this unmatched shelf here. Unmatched is essentially two-player versus game where you pick a character and you're trying to kill the other character. Defeat. Okay, not gonna say kill. Defeat the other. He's fine, he gets up and can play another game. On your turn, you can move some and then play cards. And you can play cards for attacking, for defense. So there's no dice rolling, so kind of you know what's gonna happen. And the best part is you can pick which set you wanna rank.
Let's go with history and stuff, history buff, so.
Acropolis is a tile laying game. What that means is each turn you will select one tile and place it in your city, your Acropolis. And each of those tiles has these little colorful things. Those are buildings. And each building scores differently. So for example, you have markets cannot be adjacent to each other, otherwise they're not gonna score points.
2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes. Well, now it's your problem.
Okay, maybe by method of elimination. Yes, this one definitely goes there. More or less done.
Let's go.
Seconds.
Yeah, with time to spare.
I mean, all good games. The order could have been a bit better.
Last question. How sad are you that Simula didn't make the cut? And Clever didn't make the cut?
I'm not sad at all. And it's fine.
Oh, that's sad. Oh.
And that's, ladies and gentlemen, how videos are made. It's all fake, okay? So we cleaned out the top 10, and Giannis and Yulia are now going to come in and try to fill it out. But I think this is as best as it's gonna ever look. I mean, come on, they're gonna rank games? No. Okay, let's see what they do. Okay, your 3 minutes are a go.
Okay, Yulia, you ready?
What are we doing?
We are doing a very simple thing. I'm gonna present to you 10 games and you will have to rank them. Just from my pitch, how you like, how it looks, I don't know. Let's start with the first one, come here. So this one is Micro Macro. This is a really good date night game. Have you ever played Where's Waldo?
Yeah.
This is that only board game. We're gonna have a huge map. I'm not exaggerating, it's gonna be this huge, all right? And it's all gonna be with these drawings. Then the game is gonna ask you a question. For example, who killed the Bergen merchant? And you can actually find him here, over here.
Right.
On this map, you can see him where he was 5 minutes ago. Look further, here he is, right? Here he is, here's a criminal, and here's he dead.
No.
So you know that this fella,
Criminal rabbit.
it's a cooperative game.
Cooperative.
You together with Dines can play and solve these crimes.
Oh my God. I love Where's Waldo?
Then here you go.
I mean, for now, it has no competition. It's
All right.
number one.
Already just one game and it's number one. All right, let's move on to the second game. I'm gonna open it up.
Uh-oh. Are we cheating?
Maybe a little bit. Don't tell Giannis, all right? Here's your magnet and here's your string. You have to place that magnet inside of the string. And I have to do the same, right? Like this. The winner of this game is whoever gets rid of their magnets. You will have a bunch of magnets, I will have a bunch of magnets. But if they ever click, you have to take them back.
Okay, well, we need a bigger string.
Yeah, we won't have that.
Ah! The heavy magnets are very nice, and from a sensory perspective, I feel like a lot of people would enjoy it, but the concept seems a little pointless to me, to be honest.
All right.
I'm sorry, but they're in the dropout zone.
So we just talked about two simpler, sillier games. Let's talk about one a bit more serious, which is El Dorado. So this is a competitive game and it's a race game. What it means, you will have your little meeple guys, these wooden guys right here. And the task is to rush to the finish line first. So how you can move is just by playing card. If you play a forest card, you move through this field, right? All you do on your turns is play cards and move.
And you move.
This game has one of the best board gaming mechanisms ever created. I'm talking about deck building. You will be able to buy new cards that are more powerful, that will let you move faster. You will create your own unique deck by playing. You're gonna buy new cards, move, and so on.
It sounds like a really fun game, and I'm very interested in it. But if we're truly talking about my top 7 to take home,
Right.
This wouldn't be in it because we already have it.
Oh, making our job easier.
Yeah.
Place it number 10 and let's go. This is a quiz game, right? And I usually don't like trivia quiz games, but this one I love because number one, to set this game up, all you have to do is this.
Yeah.
And it's set up. Here's the question in the middle of the table. For example, how many periods are there in this game? And then you have 10 possible answers right here. So for example, how many periods are there in soccer?
Oh my God. I'm gonna really show my ignorance because I played soccer and I'm pretty sure it's 2.
All right, so take that pip off and let's see. It's 2.
It's 2.
Congratulations, you just got 1 point. Now I do the same. Here is basketball, I'm gonna say 4. Point for me.
Oh, you knew that.
You can take that 1 point and that's it for this round, or you can risk again. But if you answer incorrectly, you lose all the points from this round. Oh my God. So you want to do that again?
Oh my God. Okay, so I'm Canadian,
There's hockey, so...
but I risk losing my citizenship. I'm gonna say 3.
let's try it out.
Oh my God, thank God.
All right. So she's beating me. So let's stop here.
Yeah.
You have to pick this game up and then choose where you're gonna place it. And really quickly, because we're running out of time, to be honest.
Okay, this one's easy. I love a trivia game. This is top tier. Okay, sorry, micro, macro.
So this one's a great one, Galaxy Truckers. And it's a super silly fun. Yet there's a lot of strategic decisions which I really, really love. It's gonna be a competitive game where first thing that you're gonna do is build your own rocket ship. There are these pieces and you're quickly gonna build a rocket ship. And then you will have to go to space. And as we all know, space is very, very dangerous, right?
Yeah.
Your rocket ship is gonna blow to pieces. You hope you have built it really, really well. But there is a time limit for building, so it's really tricky. Basically, you're competing how many resources you will be able to bring back. And if your spaceship blows up, you won't be able to bring anything. We don't have time. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
I like the looks of the little playing figurines.
I have to push her.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Go, 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 go.
We're going.
What the hell is this?
She already has that. She already has El Dorado at home.
You have El Dorado?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's not tell him you haven't played it.
And while Giannis is picking out games, I'm going to tell you about Brain Games, our sponsor. They are a store chain that specializes in board games. Essentially, our friendly local gaming store. They ship anywhere in Europe and outside as well, and that's where we get a lot of games that we feature on our videos. And they have an online store. The description is in the link. Check them out.
Would you say you're very competitive with your husband?
Yeah, very much so.
Good answer. So I'm gonna pitch to you the top 1 rated 2-player game on the channel. Last time we did a ranking, this one was number 1.
That's a really big promise.
It's a card game where you're gonna play elves, orcs, or whatever. You're gonna pick your own unique deck and play them, and you have to kill the opponent's like main summoner. It's like chess, right? There's the king and you have to defeat him. And you're gonna play cards on this field, and all of them are like units, and you're gonna move them and destroy, roll some dice and attack. All these characters are super unique, super interesting. It's a great, great strategic game.
I'll take your word for it.
Do you enjoy traveling?
Love traveling.
Then this is the game for you because it's great for travels. All the game happens on this cardboard board that's really sturdy, so you can actually play it in airplane, anywhere. You roll a bunch of dice and you will have these different symbols on them. Whenever you roll them, you have to draw them in your city. And you're gonna build different railroads and systems. And you want to connect to these exits. That's all that you do. But all the exits that you have not connected are minus points because you're not very efficient. You have to roll dice and then draw them in. It plays in like 15 minutes. It's super quick. My go-to if I ever travel somewhere.
All right. Whoop.
Number 3 filling in. Let's go. Let's go. While we are at the topic of traveling games and travel games, I'm gonna present to you this one because look at these sturdy pieces. This is your opponent's bee and you have to make sure it can't move. And all you do is take one piece and place it on the board. So every time you will build a different like field. All of these bugs will have a different power, right? Some can jump over each other, some can move others. There's even this bag included that you can put in your almost pocket and place anywhere.
Sounds like something to pull out whenever you're bored.
Exactly.
Let's go number 7.
This is the heaviest I'm gonna present to you today.
Heavier than the magnets.
Not weight-wise, but like the difficulty-wise. You have your own kingdom. You're gonna be a queen of a kingdom. And basically what you're gonna do is take different tiles with houses. These houses will give you some resources or other things that will help you out. So do you wanna build your own kingdom?
Oh my God, I do. And I mean, look at that design. That's beautiful. I've rearranged.
So this one is Planet X. And in this game, you are a researcher. We know that there is this Planet X. We have no clue where it is. You will have some clues what's next to it, where you could kind of locate it, but not enough to make conclusions. So what you can do in this game is ask the app, because this game comes with an app, to give you some more clues about where the planet is.
Comes with an app.
You come to a conclusion with these clues.
So you're finding the planet.
It's a deduction game.
Got it.
And you basically are competing who's going to be the first one. You always can ask the game for different kind of clues. You can ask, okay, what's next to it, what's in this area, and so on. And so from this information that you have, you slowly deduct where it is. The faster you are to finding it, the more points you will get. And another pitch, see all of these awards that this game got?
Oh, I'm at a loss because I want to put it up here, but that means that something is going to get relegated.
How much time do we have?
1 minute and 8 seconds.
Ah!
We have last game.
And something
That's
has
some
to be
rearranging.
thrown out. Okay, well, this has to go in the top 3. What gets pushed down?
I mean, this is in your 8th place, so I guess no. I'm helping her out. Yuli was actually really safe that she already has this game.
Yeah, that made it a lot easier.
13 seconds. So I'm not helping. It's all on her.
Ah! Oh my God.
Okay, that's it. Cool. All right, that's it. Now to the final.
So this is the collection I and Dinis created.
And this is the collection Yuli and I created. And I don't know it just yet, but there's gonna be a little twist coming up.
They're gonna pick a collection to take home.
And they will have just a few minutes to discuss and choose.
Which one would you take?
This one, mine.
I would take that as well. I was gonna say, good effort, good effort. I would take that one.
You wanna bet on something?
Let's do it. On what?
The loser will have to wear a hat
For 4 videos.
for 4 videos of the other person's design. All right? It's a deal?
Yeah.
It's a deal? It's a deal?
Yeah, sorry.
You almost left me hanging. Now it's the final, and they will have to choose just one of those piles that they will bring home. Those will be your games. I'm gonna pass on this microphone to you, Dines. If you haven't come to a conclusion in 5 minutes, then we're gonna keep these. 3, 2, 1.
This one is like, it's beautiful, and you build a civilization and a kingdom. I would love that, you would love that.
Yeah.
You love
I
trivia.
already played this one. Yeah. No. No, that goes like con pile. Pros and cons.
Where's Waldo? Can get
No,
to choose
no.
the thing that we want?
No.
Yes.
One of the rare trivia games that has a replayability.
Okay.
So like, that's what I really love. So this goes wrong.
Oh, I didn't even get to this one. This is a traveling thing. We can take it when we're on our travels and build railways.
No. And this is civilization type-ish. So like, you have to build your Acropolis in some certain.
Well, you're not selling it very well.
No. I'm intrigued by this one for some reason or the other.
I'm mid-intrigued.
Because I'm not selling those to you.
No, you are. We have to make a decision together.
We have to make a decision, but we don't have to sell to each other.
Yeah.
This one maybe, but not on this one.
Not on this one, but this one for sure.
This-
My pile or your pile? I vote my pile.
I want my pile, so what do? They get the games.
Rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, all right, best out of 3.
All right. Rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
1-1.
1-1.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Ah.
Oh, come on.
I mean, fair and
Thank you for participation. It was
It was impossible to choose. We both loved our piles.
totally gonna pretend like it wasn't rock, paper, scissors that decided that my pile is better.
No, but that proves that we made really good 2 competitive files.
Heartbroken. I'm heartbroken. We're gonna have to come back for the Castle of Burgundy.
You're bringing home these lovely games. These lovely games we're keeping. Congratulations, and thank you for participating. It was super fun. For us, I don't know how torturous it was for you guys. Let us know which pile would you pick from both of these in the comment below.
Yeah, and say bye to Dinis and Julia.
Bye.